Welcome to another Crown Data Systems training video. Today we're going to take a look at database backups. Now it's important to note that if you have a CFM6 system, Crown does not maintain or back up the database for you. So you really want to keep an eye on those and make sure that your database is backing up on a daily basis. To do this, you first want to get to the server. Now you can walk over to the server, or if you use a remote desktop program, you should be able to access it remotely. Remote desktop can be found on Windows PCs under the Start, Programs, and then Accessories menu. Once you get to the server, put your credentials in here and log in. Now these instructions are for if you maintain your own server within your organization. If you have a server hosted with a third-party provider, you want to check with them and see what their backup plans are for your database. But once you're logged in, you would click on Start, and if you're on the database server, you should see SQL Server Management Studio. Once you open that, click on Connect to connect to the database services. Now, this SQL Server agent should be in green here. This is what's going to control your backups. If it's stopped or if it's red, then you'll be able to right-click and hit Start to start it up. Now, sometimes the SQL Server agent will stop when a server is rebooted. To ensure that the SQL Server agent always starts on your server boot, you go to Start and then Run and type in services.msc. Click anywhere in the window and type in SQL, SQL. That will take you down to your SQL services. We'll then select our SQL Server agent and go to Properties. Now you want to make sure that this startup type is set for automatic. You can also click on the Recovery tab and define what will happen if the SQL service fails. So if it fails, we want to restart it for 1 second and then subsequent failures. This should make sure that your SQL Service agent is always running and that your backups are functioning. Now if we go back to our SQL Server Management Studio, we can expand the management tree and then maintenance plans. Here you're going to see all of your database maintenance plans. For Crown 6, this would normally be named CFM6. We can right click and say View History to view the job history. Now these should be successful and they should be happening every day. If you see any failures, please give us a call and we'll be able to look into it for you. But as long as these are successful and they're functioning every day, you know that your database is backing up. Another thing you can do is right-click on the maintenance plan and say Modify. That's going to show you the details. If I double-click on the step here, I can see that it's backing up the database to this directory. If I navigate to that directory in Windows Explorer, I can see my backup files. Now my maintenance plan also has a maintenance cleanup task, and this will determine how many backup files to keep. As a general rule, you want to have your database backups on a separate physical hard drive from your live database files. So if you have two hard drives, one is a C drive and the other is a D drive, you want to have your live database on the C drive and the backups on the D drive. We also highly recommend an online backup system. iBackup, www.ibackup.com, is a company which will allow you to back up your database directly from your SQL server to their online servers. This would protect you in the event of a localized disaster or a complete server failure. At Crown, we back up all of our non-hosted servers to separate iBackup accounts. If you have any questions about the content of this video or your backup systems, please give us a call at 716-651-0977 or email us at crownsupport@crowndatasystems.com.